TPC and Toy Daddies, TPC and Toy Daddies.
Toy Daddies unite, let's celebrate. Top 10 photos that make us salivate. Through the camera's eye, see the stories told. Loving toys forever, young hearts bold. Bold, bold.
What's up, everyone? Yes, it is only me, but it's Sunday and Toy Father is here. Two of our Toy Daddies, No Chewing is still traveling. He's still on vacation, but we have Yimbo coming in soon. But don't worry, I have a friend of the show, and I'm really excited because every time I feel like I've been on, we've been on together once, but every other time I feel like I've just not been on with him. And I'm really excited because he's awesome. He's just an awesome dude. I want to bring him out. Too much toy news.
Yo,
Did I get that
what
right?
up? No,
Yeah,
no, you
totally.
did not. It's fine.
Oh, God, what is it? God damn
That's
it.
how I started off with Yimbo, actually. When I first met Yimbo, he was saying it that way. Too much new toys.
Too much new toys. That's why.
Yeah, and I felt
That makes
bad.
more sense. That makes more
Yeah, 'cause,
sense.
I didn't correct him immediately, and he went a few shows saying it, and then I felt bad because I was like, well, I can't tell him now. I've let him say it many, many times, but eventually I did.
Oh my God. Okay, let me do that again. And now I have this guy's awesome. He really just has a great opinion on different toy topics. Too much new toys. Friend of the show, Cody. What's up, buddy?
There we go. People tell me, hold on. It keeps adjusting my audio down. I gotta fix this.
No, you sound fine. It could be because
No.
I'm yelling too. So
No, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna control the StreamYard can't control our
that
lives.
sounds good. Okay, Cody, how you been, man?
I've been good. How have you been? It's been some people might wonder if we're in fact the same person if they don't see us at the same time, you know?
That's true. Because I've been mistaken for a bearded white man before.
Happens all the time. Happens all the time. Beard and glasses, it's just the same. You could be anybody.
What? Yes, that's true. Beard and glasses, I get it. I'm part of the club now, I guess.
Do you ever go the full beard? Or are you like
No, so this is my first time. Like, I actually trimmed it the other day, but this is my first time. I've never, like, as an Asian man, it's really hard for Asians to kind of grow hair. So I kind of let it grow out a little bit. My wife's like, why don't you let it grow out? I'm like, okay, as a summer thing. And I've never been able to do it, but I got this, I think, okay. It's this doesn't grow out.
You have pretty good coverage. I mean, this is really like the key here. If you can do the good goatee,
here.
that's really all you need. Everything else.
This is non-existent though. I can't, there's nothing here. It's just like
so it's not that you've shaved, this is just full growth and just that's coming.
Yeah. I mean, I did shave a little bit, but I mean, even if I didn't, you wouldn't have noticed. Because I was like, oh, I got Cody on, so I got to shave. But this is like what I am envious of, like when like you that you can like grow this,
I mean, it's deceptive because once it gets long, it fills up like the patchy part. So
that's exactly what Jay Shot did. He just he said, just let it grow out. He's like, you just let it grow out and it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have some coverage, so it does depend, but it's it's less than you think, really. So
well, I have to say, Cody, like I feel like you have been nothing but like, you are such a nice guy, and I don't know if that's like unveiling of like a fourth wall here in terms of just your content and everything like that. I feel like your content it cracks me up all the time, and I find it very true in many ways, even if I don't agree with it. There are many pieces I'm like, oh, I feel like he's talking about me, but it's okay because we're friends, and it's okay.
Are you saying
because
my content isn't nice, but I'm a nice person? Is that what you're getting?
I'm saying that I think that from your persona on your I'm not saying not nice. Sorry, that's not the right wording. But you have very strong opinions. But when you talk to someone, when I talk to you, you're very accepting of other people's opinions as well. When you see content like I don't know, like you're throwing out your opinion, it seems like I feel like many people might say, "Oh, he has a very strong opinion, but he's not going to listen to my opinion." You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure. Yeah, I
But
mean,
that's not the
I could
case with you.
definitely come off that way for sure. But I mean, when you're making your content and your videos, like it's very much opinion and editorialized. So I try to put out my full thoughts or whatever. But obviously, when you're talking to people, and I'm in the same way, like in the comments too. It's always fun going back in the comments. But yeah, I do suppose I've built up a certain air or reputation on things for sure.
But I mean on the side chat, like I feel like I'm like digging myself in a hole over here right now. But in the side chats, I love like talking to you. I feel like you have a good hold in terms of listening to other people's opinions, and then also like knowing when to adjust your opinion when you feel like you may have gotten the wrong information. I don't know.
Yeah, I like to think I'm fair and open-minded
Yeah.
to new stuff. I'm willing to have my mind changed. Whether or not my stubbornness wins out, we'll see. But yeah.
How did you get into all this?
Um it was back in cuz like during the pandemic or whatever, um I had just started using TikTok and it was fun. I did videos actually. You can scroll through like all the way at the back of my account. Um
Your IG account or your YouTube account?
TikTok. Like you can go all the
Oh,
way
your
back. It's
TikTok.
just me making like stupid videos and some skits. And then at one point I saw NECA was doing the Universal Monster Turtles. You can
Oh,
see some like right there. And like they started with the Frankenstein Wrath, and I thought that was so
yeah.
cool because I wasn't really collecting, and I just thought it was a cool figure, so I got it. And then I thought it'd be cool, did like super well, and so I started making more, and then I went down a rabbit hole, and I just decided to throw away all my money, and here we are.
Yeah, join the club. Yeah,
Yeah.
you are strictly like you're a huge Ninja Turtles fan. That's your
hmm
thing.
Yeah, I do. I still it's more an issue of like money. Really, I still buy cool stuff. Like I got the Super 7 Battle Beast. I have look, I even have this one, which I probably have the Toy Daddies to blame for this,
Oh my
like
god, that one's great.
because
I
I don't
love
even
that
really
one.
play Marvel Rivals at all. I played it like maybe once, but it's
Yeah,
such a cool look.
it really is,
Um,
isn't it?
yeah, so it's like I like all toys and I'll buy stuff occasionally. It's just more there's so many turtle toys you can get where you can just collect turtle toys and have more than enough, of course. But now things will be changing and I'll have to start collecting totally other things, really.
You think so? I mean, other than because Nicholas is stopped doing it, that doesn't mean other companies are going to stop doing it, right?
I mean, from what I gathered, it's shortening down just to Mattel. So there's certain companies that they might have things left in the tank that they can put out, but it does seem like it's going to narrow down at least for like 2027 before
Interesting.
things shake out.
Why are they doing that? Do you know?
It's because so Playmates previously had the master license for Turtles, right? And
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what power you have as the master license. But from what I understand, you basically have first dibs on everything. Um, and so it's like we want to make this, and if we don't want other people to make it, we're not going to let them.
Yeah.
Because you can, if you go back for many years, it wasn't until like 2008 until you really saw a company who wasn't Playmates make turtles. That's where NECA did
Yeah.
their Mirage comic turtles, which are kind of legendary at this point. And NECA could only sell them in like very specific ways and at like conventions and whatnot, which it was 2008, so who knows what NECA was even capable of back then, but there wasn't this wealth of people making Turtles figures. But then eventually, I think, as the years went by, it started breaking. And then, around maybe like 2000, like 18, 19-ish, the floodgates opened. Suddenly everybody's making turtle toys. So clearly at that point, Playmates felt some kind of way about it. But then, so Playmates, as of 2027, they no longer have the master license, and so that's where Mattel is taking over. And my understanding now, and you can hear it from like Comic-Con interviews where they're talking about things, but it does seem Mattel as a global master license holder. They want to have a TMNT landscape where it's just them, and perhaps once they decide what they're going to do, maybe other companies can step in and work in areas that they're not working in. But that's why you kind of see NECA where it's like, our TMNT stuff is basically over. And you'll notice like McFarlane, they've been doing a limited amount of TMNT, but seemingly they don't have any future stuff that they've showed off. And it just goes on to Super 7 and everyone. Like Mondo, and Super 7 clearly have some things left in the tank, but that's about it. And here's Yimbo, turtley bandana and all.
Yeah.
Welcome.
What is up, Yimbo?
I wanted to let you finish cooking, Cody.
But yeah, so seemingly the license is just narrowing down just to Mattel for a while. So,
well, I really like Mattel's has done like the mashups, right? Like
they did Turtles, like Turtles of Grayskull.
Come on, the Mikey wig. This is Cody we're talking
Transformers
about.
and He-Man.
The greatest figure of all time. After that, why make a figure after that?
He's got a front and center in my display.
I have this guy right here.
Yeah.
So I love these mashups because those are just things like, I mean, I didn't think it would ever exist. Like this one right here is something I'm like, how did this get made? Like
yeah, I
incredible.
love the He-Man Transformers crossover did not get enough love. I don't know what it is.
I think this is the best one, right? Like I love this.
There's also Starscream Scareglow.
That one's good. That one's great. They should have done
honestly,
more.
They only did 4. Megatron, Skeletor,
Yep.
banger. Bumblebee, Man-at-Arms, that one, I can see, but he's all 4 are incredible. So
RC Tila, they should have done. Like great, yeah. These are those are great. Those so I hope they do more like crazy things like that. Even though they've probably done all of them. Maybe they'll do like Turtles in DC, right? So
that would be cool. Like they did Thundercats and He-Man, and those were awesome too.
Oh,
but
yeah.
again, you don't see
Great.
much of those, so I'm not sure if people dug them the same way. They did a fair bit of those.
This was my favorite one.
They clearly it's just so interesting, these figures, because like they hook me too. Like I've gotten a few of those and I could easily get them all, but then it turns into the matter of like what are my start getting into my pragmatic view of where am I gonna photograph this? But there's such a blast, and I have to imagine they must have the numbers to keep doing these silly little mashups. Like they're great,
and the price is like great.
I know.
It's like $20.
$20, maybe less.
Yeah, even less.
Look at even us as collectors, we were buying up the Mattel DC Kids toys because it's $12, but they're fun. So like whatever.
Yeah. Those are cool. That's why I think the He-Man Transformers ones, for whatever reason, because they only did one wave of those and then they just stopped. Thundercats, they did like
2.
I want to say like 4 or 5. They even did
they did 4 waves. What? Really?
I feel like they did a good chunk because they also did like a different look of like Battle Cat. I guess like the Panther version.
They did the Panther run. You're right. Yeah, that one's hard to. Yeah.
So it's like that went further, but they still stopped. Like Turtles of Grayskull, they did almost like 30 figures, right? So it's like
they did a lot of.
I don't know if they just believe in those more, if Turtle fans buy more, but the Transformers ones got the least. So I imagine, and those ones were almost on clearance right away. So maybe they just released at the wrong time and they were just like, nope, or who knows.
And like, I mean, I would equate the Transformers collecting fandom like almost to that Ninja Turtle level. Like if you're a Transformers person, that's what like I know people out there, like that's what they get. That's so I'm surprised that like the turtle stuff, you know, like we gobble everything up. I'm wondering if Transformers fans, is it more self-respect?
Maybe that, but I also hear a lot because like I've gotten a lot of like YOLO Park in the past, right? Yeah. And one thing I always hear is like Transformers that don't transform.
No,
so,
right.
That's right. Maybe if they would have made it like the other side of the crossover where it's like you have, you know, He-Man turns into a tank, they would have been more into it. Like maybe that's where they draw the line.
Maybe. I mean, in a perfect world, and again, this goes into licensing, and this is where I know it wouldn't happen, but because they have all of these brands, it would be so neat that they would like. I mean, this is beyond the point now, but like, imagine going back in time, and we're the team that gets to develop this, and we're like, you know what, Transformer party wet, like we're gonna, and like it's the vehicle line for the Transformer, but I don't know, like I just feel like we could have had a lot of fun if you were building everything with smashing up, Motu, Ninja Turtles, Thundercats, like. That would have been really great to see what someone could come up with in that regard. I don't know. I know it's impossible, but
yeah, I love all the mashups. I'm very pro mashup. Just mash them all together. Like there's no line that you can cross that I'm not down for.
Well, have you been keeping up with our buddies in the chat? Since I'm just popping out, I'm late.
I do always read the chat. Like, okay, I've read all the chats, folks. So.
I've been waiting for you, Yimba.
All right, well, here we go. So then let's say hi to everybody, because we also have. I have more. Turtles. Yeah, we have to talk.
I want you guys to talk about this.
Yeah,
I want to hear about this one.
Okay, so Spaded One, what's going on, man? Transformers that don't transform, or as like the forms. I love it. Hella Geeks in the house. How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. And let me just scroll up to the top real quick. Just say hi in our optional classroom attendance. We got Mr. Ryan Clark in the house. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you got to see Spider-Man. Amazing. Josh Brown Toys. What's up, man, my man? We got Prescribed Drone in the house.
I did. I've seen it multiple times. I've seen it once in theaters and a few times on TikTok.
They have TikToks that long?
No, yes, it's live. You could find a live.
People do, and this has exploded, right? You can do live streams, right? And you can stream anything you want, and maybe TikTok takes it down. But there's multiple accounts now, and once you follow one, TikTok's like, oh, we'll show you this guy. So it's funny that TikTok, the algorithm is like, here's another thing like it, and it just happens to be illegal.
Got it. Yeah.
But it works, right? Because there's an account, like I've watched The Odyssey, I've watched Obsession, somebody was streaming The Dark Knight, I watched that. Because what they'll do is there's these accounts, they'll just stream movies, and some of them are better than others, but some they'll put a timer, like if you don't send enough gifts, the timer's ticking down, and every gift you send replenishes the timer. So that's how they're making their money.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's crazy.
But basically, at this point, all the new movies, somebody goes in, and because you can see in the theater, there's people walking around, so you have that very bootleg feeling. But yeah, I've watched Spider-Man a couple times, The Odyssey, like any new movie, it's on there. Back Rooms, like I'll link you the accounts after.
But perfect.
Please do. Let's get that now.
I love it. All right, but that's good. I'm glad you saw Spidey. I almost saw it a second time yesterday. And then you guys can all make fun of me. My wife's like, no, go. It's great. And I'm like, ooh, I missed the IMAX slot. I wanted to go see the IMAX.
There was a version in IMAX? I thought like the Odyssey's still sucking it all up.
Well, in mine is a 16. So there's 16, and there is an Odyssey IMAX, and there's a Spidey IMAX. I don't know if it's like true IMAX. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't think Spider-Man was filmed in IMAX.
No, that's what I mean.
No, definitely not filmed in IMAX. But
just the big. I wanted the big screen. And the reclining seat, but I missed it, and then I ended up cleaning my garage. Cool.
Hey, that's awesome.
What I suggest.
There we go.
But you know what? That did make me feel so good about, like, I mean, the basement's still a mess, but like my toy stuff, like things are happening in a positive way. So it was good. Anyway, let's say I
catch up and clean things up.
Yes, prescribed drone. Hello. We got Larry's Geeky World in the house. What's up, Larry? Josh Brown excited for Cody's being here, of course, as are we. All right. I like this. Beta One calls you. Hey, it's that turtle trader who doesn't like every single turtle related thing.
you know.
We got Javelin Parks in the house, calling Chris Evil Chris. This is or the rugged toy father figure variant. I like it.
Rugged toy father. I love that one.
Oh, we got the Munchu toy. Actually, Chris, if you want to pull up his new reel, like add that would be awesome. Just to got it. Have it playing. Manchu got his hands on the green scar from 6" Plus, which is awesome. I can't wait for mine. That second payment, 5K, is so slow. You're so slow. Captain McKay, what's going on? Loving the Heat Boys videos, Cody. Gonna live vicariously through you, I believe. Space budget had me at their mercy. That's what we're gonna talk about. Cap,
it's rough out there.
It is. It really is. Spaded One said, I honestly don't know what NECA is going to do without that TMNT license. They've already ran through the horror crowd, and I don't believe Muppets is going to have that kind of staying power. That's a real interesting question. I mean, again, I know, Cody, you and I specifically run our mouths a little bit, but not in the name of bad-mouthing companies. It's just in defense of consumers and like having self-respect. Like
they're
not
products.
being taken advantage of. Yes, exactly. So
imagine if people talked about cars like they do imagine you bought a car and the steering wheel fell off and someone's like, don't be negative, and it's like, it's kind of a problem for me.
That's a great analogy. I was like, where are you going with this?
And that's it. Like, Cody, there every once in a while I want to reach out, is Cody talking about me and his story? I'm like, I hope not. I hope he knows that he could talk to me if I ever was like.
No, I've never talked about any of the Toy Daddies.
No, you haven't. But the blue check one, that
was hilarious. That cut me, but I got it. I understand. I totally agree with your take. I totally get
it, and I loved it. And I literally was going to chat with you on that one, and then I had to do something, and I was like, oh man. I was hovering. Cody, I was hovering over. Do I not for this? I was like, Cody, come on.
So this is the whole.
Cats are always welcome. No, the blue check mark thing. I don't know what I was looking at the other day, or when I talked about it. It's just like, I don't feel like it helps, folks.
I love it.
Like it helps. I think Meta is just taking your money.
Yes, I mean, we know that's the whole point of all of this. It's just, yes, we're not getting the enshittification, as we've been hearing that term thrown around. Okay, so what you're seeing, guys, right now, a beautiful Machi reel. We love when that boy gets inspired, crushes all night, and then gives us glory. So I'm obviously so hyped for Scar. So Machi, great job, man.
I did World War Hulk was a cool comic. That's one of the comics, like, as it was coming out. I was actually buying that.
Yeah.
That was a great time to be involved in comics, to be honest. Like, there was a lot of good storylines going on.
So real quick, gentlemen, because there are only a few more left. The Spaded One comment I was going to bring up, because again, NECA, the whole thing that I was bringing up for Cody and myself is that we want these companies to succeed. We want them to do well. It's just not at our frustration and anger.
Yeah,
I think that's fair. All right, Cal, the collector. Are you clicking around? What's going on?
I just clicked on this one because you passed it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, Team Polter. I was thinking of that today as I pulled in. I went to a place and I was parked through, but it was like the parking lot was empty, and I was looking forward to driving through after, to get away. And literally, as I was getting in my car to go away, a car did pull up. And the sense of betrayal, where it's like, how, of all the spots you parked in front of this one, you ruined my pull through.
I know.
Terrible. I was so crushed. Like, but I was thinking that at a different lot too. Like, because I keep hearing like, you know, if you pull through, like another car is gonna come slamming in, right? And I was just like, as I would pull through, I'd be like, no cars, this is totally fine. It worked fine. I don't know what they're talking about. And I was just pondering how hellish the parking lots y'all go into must be, where it's a risk.
Well, so
Chris, I literally filmed this like the other day.
did you really?
Yes, and I was gonna tag you guys. I'm like, I'm keeping this shit alive. Pull through.
Do it.
So like
Do it.
the other day, I was so pissed. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna pull through then. I'm gonna pull through. You know what fucking happened? And I'm gonna swear on this one. Another fucking car was about to pull into that, and so like literally, I pulled through, and like halfway in, the car pulls in. I'm like,
So wait, and Chris, I know you. Your answer wasn't. You weren't mad at that driver. You weren't mad at the situation. You went, Cody.
I like, you know me well. Yeah, but you know, I'm like, fucking Cody, and then doesn't fucking happen. Whatever.
I've never had that happen to me in my life. Is it an East Coast thing where just like you have like tiny parking lots and you're fighting for spaces? What's going on there?
My Target's pretty busy, yeah, but I was like, yeah, I'll just pull through now. Hey, it doesn't happen, right? And then I had to back up and then get out of the car while they got out of the car, and like this guy's just staring at me like, what are you thinking?
No, you would argue like, hey, you ruined my pull through, buddy.
Right.
Like I was, you know, you're in the wrong.
You really ruined my
You generously conceded, but you were in the right. If
Right.
you're already in the space, that's your space.
That's your spot. Yeah. Costanza, come on.
Yeah. The only time it's
Oh,
happened to me. How do you guys feel about this? And again, maybe other gas stations, but you know how there's gas stations and you can go in any direction,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Except if you're at like Costco. Costco's the only place where I've seen where they actually have like a formal line that you follow. But if you go to a gas station, does it matter which direction you go into the pump? Is there a set direction?
No, not
Unless
really.
they clearly specify. Like if you go to Costco,
Yeah.
they have it set up as like lanes. But other than that, like
Yeah.
a normal random
No,
gas
I'm
station,
pulling up whatever side.
As long,
right, yeah,
as long
whatever
as
side
on the side
you're
of my
on, you
gas
just go
tank.
into
I'll
what's
face
available.
somebody the whole time. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'll watch you the whole time. Getting my
That's how I've lived my whole life, right?
Yeah.
And I've never had an issue. But like a few months ago, it was one of those you know how Walmart builds their own gas stations? Do they do that around y'all?
Oh, really? Not me.
Where it's at the back of their parking lot. They just have like a Walmart gas station. So I'm going in and the whole lane is empty. The first one, to my credit, like because there's two pumps, the first pump is like out of order. So I pull through to the second one. This lady comes up, like trying to tell me, because you know how you like see people in their cars and you're like having a conversation without hearing each other, you know? And so she pulls up as if like you need to back up. And it's like, no, the hell I don't. I'm not backing up. I'm already here. Plus the pump behind me is busted. So it's like, and again, you're like miming this to each other. Where it's like, I pulled through, like you should have got here first because I'm already there. And then she like drove off in a huff. And I don't even think she got gas, but that kind of shook me because I was like, is there directions to gas? But I'm pretty confident there's not.
No, I'm with you.
Cut
I'm
that.
with you. I've been in enough of these Costco-esque or like Parkway just gas station, rest stops. No,
Oh,
you're
God.
good. I can't
Yeah.
with people. I can't. I love humanity, but people are killing me.
But yeah, like if you were in that spot first, you should have took it. You should have held your ground.
But see,
Or at least when you got out of the car, felt
Chris.
no shame. Felt no shame. You should
Yeah.
have just offhandedly said like, I was in the right, by the way.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
Chris, that's the alpha move. We got to, yeah. All right, Chris, you and I got to, we got to get better about that stuff. That's a little bit of the like. That's a. I guess.
I feel I mean I didn't apologize or anything. I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah, going in.
It was
It's
more
hilarious that
self-hate.
it would happen to you. Like after
I
all
know.
this, that it's still
like I'm so I do pull through. Like that's, hey guys, that's the joke.
Right.
But at the same time, like I just thought because I think Yumbo said that you were coming on, and I'm like, oh, and I'm thinking about this. I was like, I'll pull through for Cody so I can say that I did it on the chat.
Yep.
I wish
Or
you
on
would
the
have been
stream.
filming. It would have been perfect if
Yeah,
you
I
would
know.
have
That would
somehow
have
been
been
filming.
fantastic. But that, yes.
Because I would have
Okay.
when I post this later, you're gonna see mine, and it could be that where I'm just like, I'm gonna do it, guys, I'm gonna do it. And could you imagine if it was Chris's and just no, the fuck you're not. Like,
That would be incredible. That would be
What-
incredible. I live.
By
for
the
that.
way,
Oh my
that's a
goodness.
Legion's Con idea.
Perfect. Cody, come out to Legion's Con. Come to Legion's Con.
I see
you make it
now with
this
the
year?
parking, I can't. I'm a pull througher. I'm gonna get in trouble on that crazy East Coast.
Well, okay.
No,
apparently.
We'll give you a ride.
You don't have to drive. I'll drive
It's
you. I'll
Mad
drive
Max
you. Yeah,
in
you're
those
covered.
parking lots. You know,
It really
Um,
is. Do you just
Cal,
have
by the
like?
way-
Are you the only one pulling into a parking lot? Is that why you have like all this luxurious space, or what?
Well, usually, again, this comes down to parking lot strategy. Do y'all try to get spaces up front? Because you're like, I don't want to walk more than 2 seconds if I don't
No,
have to.
I've
Hmm.
I will try.
Whatever's
I'm not
available,
I'm not
guess.
gonna pass. Yeah, but I'm also not I'm just gonna park in whatever spot. So if
Yeah,
there's
I'm not
nothing
gonna
up close,
wait
I don't care.
for-
I'd rather walk than drive up and down. That's not me.
Yeah,
I
my
gotta- I'll
my
just-
parking goal, I'll park in the boonies just because up front it's everybody's walking. You have to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, you can cross. Oh, then 12 cars come in,
So
and
true,
before you know
so
it,
true.
like your time saving hack results in like 15 minutes of like overcomplicated pedestrian traffic and cars. Yeah, and then like you start to go, someone else is there. So I just go. My target is immediately the back of the lot, anyways. So admittedly, I'm already going for the most free spaces. But again, I don't live in like most of the places I go to are pretty like spacious, luxurious. So I don't know how it works in cramped lots where you have no choice, but aim for the back of the lot first.
Back,
You,
yep.
you walk, maybe you walk like a minute. It's good. It's good to get some steps in.
You got to get those.
I
You got to
mean,
get those steps.
So that's very true.
Real quick aside from the parking, I want to thank you, Cal, for because Chris and I are on this whole thing, and we encourage anyone else that has their goals for growth
Doesn't
in
have
this,
to be to
account
10K.
world. What's up?
It doesn't have to be
make up your
10K.
own, but I love seeing people's toy collections. So, and it's in what I like about this, and Cody, again, this is in a lot of your inspiration too with the stuff that you put out there. But yeah, like right now, I'm not trying to sell anybody anything other than peace of mind and ways to protect their peace and mental health. Like that's it. That's all I want to do with help. So like I love
But if I
just
do get
seeing toys from collect, like, but me too, Chris, I'm still doing it too. I'm still getting new toys.
no,
I'm
no.
saying.
What I'm saying is, I think you and I are doing something a little different. It's along the same
Well, yeah,
lines, though.
yeah.
But you're doing it within your collection. I'm doing it new toys collection. I'm just posting a toy a day.
Right, but that's what I mean. Yes, I'm encouraging everyone.
What I can't wait for is day 10,000 to 10K.
I'm
Here's my
hoping
10,000th post.
the good news is I think I'll be okay.
Still trying to
I
reach
won't get
10K.
that. Oh, it is a fickle thing, but anyway, it's been a fun. It's not our formal toy debt. Like we just are telling everybody that if you have ideas, we're trying to get some stuff ready for our new season, our new fall season. for Toy
the
Big.
fall season. That's when when
yeah.
the season starts. Huh?
Yes, sir. Vader Suggs in the house. What's going on, man? Happy Sunday. We got Rick Jones too. Hello. We got Alberto in the house. Hey. Hella Geek. Modern Piracy. Dude, I've been telling you. I used to fly that pirate flag proudly back in the Napster days and for years. So
I didn't tell you know what I made the mistake of? Like pirated for years, which clearly I buy a ton of stuff.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
same.
blah.
Right.
But I don't download Disney movies because Disney will clap you up immediately. I downloaded Soul and immediately and you'll know if you do this, like suddenly you go to a web page and your ISP is like, hey, we know you downloaded this. You need to agree not to do this. And you have to like click it to continue. The only time in my whole life, it was like Disney was like literally watching the movie with me immediately. And that shook me. And I haven't done it ever since. But if something pops up, I've also just stopped watching movies. So checkmate, Disney. Like you got what you wanted, I guess. Like
oh my god. Ooh. Let's skip over I always love
Yumbo,
you. Thanks for being here. And
Yeah, there was like
Yumbo, you're
it, like,
bugging out on us.
Yeah, it delayed and then it like squirreled you all together. But what up,
Yeah.
AZ Toy?
Yeah.
AZ Toy Hunters. All right. I was saying hi to AZ Toy Hunters. Always love his toy hunting videos. That's all I was saying. Hella Geek. This is awesome. Again, that was my thought process. I was sharing, like, hey, if you're not happy, like these are products we can get returns. Like we can get our money back if we're unhappy with the product. So that was my whole thing, especially with the Skeletor. So Hella Geek, that's amazing. And again, guys, I encourage all of you. Chris, guess what? Even with my reminders, I still have Aang. I never returned him. He's here.
How long do you have to return on that guy?
I don't know, but I was gonna include it because, guys. Oh, how about this? This is. Can I do a quick announcement for us?
It's your show.
Hey,
yeah, I mean, you're in control.
Sorry, thanks, Cody.
I don't know who you're asking.
Yeah,
you're okay, gentlemen. Our little toy pick. And we are incredibly.
Yumbo. I just
out.
have to point this out. I don't know what's going on. You're lagging, and then it's going really quickly to catch up, and then we're missing the audio. It gets like
it's kind of that.
Together.
It's kind of like, you know, you're on a Zoom call. If someone lags, like it won't show you what they're saying, and then it's like actually they talked for a minute. Here it's all in 5 seconds. Like it's not all the time, but
that's annoying. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
so
you're good now.
Just,
hurry, get it in.
So it's just funny. Your video is clearly lagging from your. It's going in real time, but then your sound is like maybe 3 seconds.
Is it still happening?
No, not right now.
Not at this moment. Okay.
It's not all the time. Okay. It's just unfortunate times when we're listening to you talk, and then it's like, okay, now it's happening.
You know what I think it is?
Kind of thing.
I feel like you're maybe absorbing the energy from your bandwidth, and what's happening is it feels you amping up, and you're taking that energy, and so then it's lagging because you are so amped up about what you're about to say. Because it's happened twice during those moments.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so it's happening. It's happening.
Ironically, it's happening right now.
It's happening right now, Cody. It's happening because he's so excited or so amped up about what he's about to say right now. Oh, he's building. He's frozen now. Jeez.
Oh no. I was just super pumped. Did you hear my thing about Aang?
I heard about Aang, like your window to return Aang. You're not sure how much you have.
Okay, so
that's the last thing I heard.
I'm okay. I'm okay with not. Got it, because I'm okay with not having returned him, because number one, I do encourage everyone to get your money back if you're unhappy with a product, as Hella Geek did. That's amazing. And number two, even when you forget, like I just did, that's why you need the reminders. So someone's going to enjoy an Aang packed into our 5K giveaway because we crossed 5K. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, that's right.
I'm so excited.
Right on.
It's very guys, it is a grind. If you're not out here talking about hating on groups of people or shaking certain body part, it is very difficult to grow accounts on here. Just throwing that out there. I'm not saying
farts.
I'm just saying, look, I've tried.
I don't know why we don't have 10,000.
That's what I'm saying. So I just appreciate each of you for being here and hanging out with us again over all of these years. So yeah, I have a nice stack of like a big ass giveaway for
100%, Yumbo. I mean, you know, thanks for remembering to bring that up because I totally forgot that we crossed the 5K mark this weekend. And I remember just the three of us trying to figure out like when are we going to get to 500 to like get monetized, or 1,000 to get monetized. So and Yumbo said it at the beginning, you know, in our path to 10K, every landmark, every kind of milestone for yourself, whatever your goal is, make it your goal. Once you reach it, make another goal. Keep going. And I never thought we'd be at 5,000. To be quite honest, like I thought maybe the show would fizzle out before we even like got to 5,000.
But it's still
But
going strong, stronger.
still
than
going
ever,
strong.
in fact. So
Still
look
going
at
strong. We're
that.
coming up on our 200th Toy Daddy episode, so
Yeah, man.
that doesn't even count to like all the other streams we've done. You know,
That's
Yep.
crazy. That's a lot. That's
So-
dedication. Like posting every day, doing something even like every week. Like it's a lot more work than
a
it
lot.
seems. You know, because
Mhm.
like
the every week thing does kill you sometimes. It really does. Because you're like,
Even
Well,
the
'cause,
daily,
yeah,
even
like-
getting a daily reel out of just showing off a toy, just taking
oh,
that
that's
time.
the worst.
And again,
that's
we're
hard.
you know, like, but it's taking time. So that's something to remember to then you put that time and energy into it. But we just appreciate, again, we know a lot of you out there are doing the same thing, so we just want to help. That's the whole point, is helping each other. All rising tides lifts all boats. Some version of that quote. That's it.
It's so true.
That's what
And,
we've
yeah,
said from
just-
day one until now. It's in forever. Like, yeah, got to help each other.
Yeah, and really appreciate all the people just watch us do.
Yeah.
Just talk
Well,
about stuff.
And here we go. The toy enthusiast. This reminds me of when we found out our good friend Jay
Toy
Shot doesn't
enthusiast.
like soup. So yeah, what favorite flavor of or
Favorite
pasta shape?
flavor
I
of
like it.
pasta
It's
shape.
not really a flavor, you know, a shape. It's a shape. It's a shape.
They all
All right.
come
So
to
Cody
s-
already answered. He's on with penne. I love
Penne.
that. Um,
I mean,
I'm-
is linguine a shape?
bow tie. There we go. Bow
Bow tie's
tie
a
is a
good
good one. Penne is good. Spaghetti. I need and spaghetti. I like to
see, I
use
like
the
spaghetti, but
spoon and
spaghetti
twirl.
that like you have to do too much work for the noodle. That's why I like penne personally.
Mhm.
Do you guys have Fazoli's? Is Fazoli's a chain there?
No, dude, I
Fazoli's?
grew up at a deli. My grandparents had an
It's like-
Italian deli.
It's like
They made their
pasta
own.
fast food. We don't have any
Oh,
chains
no.
here anymore, but they used to have like a penne romano dish, which was amazing.
Ooh.
They also used to give you unlimited breadsticks. But like I feel like you have to work too hard for spaghetti noodles. So any long noodle is kind of
Linguine.
cut in my book. That's why
I
like
love
bow tie,
linguine.
any noodle that's just like short and compact where you can
Mhm.
just stab all of it in one fork automatically wins for me.
I love it. Well, toy enthusiast, so you have the question of the night. So therefore, anybody, hop in at any point and we will talk about and show off your favorite shape of pasta. That's awesome.
What's-
And we
and
also
you-
have a follow-up of favorite cheese and cool blood. Hell yeah, mozzarella. It's that mozz. You got to get the mozz.
What's the shape? Actually, I have one. What's the shape that's it's like it's kind of curled?
Curly. I'm terrible.
It starts with a C.
Oh, it's like a corkscrew, like a
yeah, corkscrew. Yeah, it starts with a C. Cap.
I see. I am bad. I just ran my mouth about living in a deli growing up, and I can't tell you the name of that. I just called them by shapes.
Somebody in the chat has to know.
Yep. Highly articulated. I was in line to pay for items and stepped out of line to put my shopping basket away. The customer behind me just casually put his items in front of mine and took my spot in the line. That's where I would like, guys, I'm telling you, this is if you Chewy would be here to back me up because he saw me in Walmart do this. I call people in the nicest way. It's all about how you say it. But I will say, like, with a big smile, like, excuse me. With the like, I'm that guy. I'm gonna call people out on their bullshit. I'm sick of this. We have to treat each other nicer as human beings. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry you dealt with that. I'd be so pissed. Jamelin Parks, for the record, pulling through is not a jerk move. It's all about the timing. If you see another car heading in, you pull through. That sucks because you had two options and they only had one. There you go.
That's
So,
true.
Chris,
I've just
you did the
never,
nice
I've just
thing. You
literally
were the-
never ran into that situation in all my years. It's
I
other
know.
than that
Well,
gas
neither did
station
I
lady.
until this week.
And highly articulated. For the record, this is why I was like, when we say
Yimbo.
because I would do the same. I did the helper,
Okay,
right?
now
Like,
you're back. Now you're back. I'm interested if someone listens back, if they slow down the audio, if it is all there. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe,
Huh.
maybe our watchers are just like getting everything Yimbo's saying.
Yeah.
Possibly.
The shopping line thing,
forget.
I would probably just sit and watch it happen. But it does depend. There is it depends how long and how far you stepped away from. you know.
Mm.
But I would if it was me, I would just wait for you to get it because I don't care. It would have to be the cash register lady being like, "Okay, you're next, buddy," and I'd be like, "Okay, that's fine." But I would generally just sit there and wait because
I would wait
wouldn't
too, but
be
I
in
would
any
be I would
rush.
I would go into the teacher disappointed fate like
I get so anxious like waiting in lines, and I become like really annoyed at people that like try to cut the line.
Hmm.
To the point where if there's someone that I see tries to cut like a bunch of us in line, I yell very loudly, "Hey buddy, there's a line."
Yes. Hey
And
buddy.
then
Yes.
he'll go
Come
this way.
on, man. Come on.
Or I'll be really passive aggressive in a very aggressive manner by saying, if I was highly articulated and someone cut me, I'm like, I'll say very loudly, I'm like, "Oh, I guess lines don't count anymore, huh? I guess I can't step out of line." And I'm like talking to someone, but I'm talking to him.
Chris,
that's where it's also tricky because like if you step out of line, are you still in line? You know, there's some wiggle room there. It's.
I'm so excited to tell Chris this.
But on the side, Yimbo.
Yes.
My wife has told me to cool it.
Okay.
She said, just let it go. Guys.
I know.
Like,
I get that too. I know.
Like she basically, what Cody does, hilarious. What Cody does is exactly what she wants me to do. She's like, "What's gonna matter? Why? Just he's in front of you. Okay, you have to wait 5 more minutes." I'm like, "Okay."
Like, you don't know
Oh no!
Sorry, Yimbo, you're going fast. Yimbo, Yimbo? I think it has something to do with the computer. I'm not sure. Do you want to log off, log on?
Yeah, can I? Yeah, I'll do I'll just hit the restart. Anyway, can I tell you this quick story before I forget? Because my brain will forget.
It's fine. Tell us. I hope we catch it.
I'm willing to share this because you just opened up and shared, and I connected with me. Whenever I'm stuck in like traffic on like a Route 10, you know, like a 2-lane little with lights, but like if there's traffic, and there are people that try to ride the shoulder to bypass, I turn and I block. I put half of my car and I block the shoulder so they can't pass everybody and take the U-turn or whatever. Like I'm that guy.
That's great, and you got to be careful.
I know, but I will like just.
Yeah, I mean, road rage.
Fat ass out.
Road rage is the ragiest kind of rage. That's where things.
I don't cut people off. I'm saying like if someone zips by down the shoulder, I'm like, oh, F this nonsense, and then I make sure no one's coming up. Okay, and then I'm just like, nope.
You just take up the space to discourage.
Yeah, like there's can't go. Sorry.
Yimbo, you seem like good now, so maybe just keep it.
So far, so good. All right, and highly articulated. Yes, Chris, can we this Legion's Con Toy Daddies?
Yes, I think we should do it.
We have to have.
We need one that's red or yellow with a late L on it.
Oh, yes. This is it. This is it. Thank you, highly articulated.
Great idea.
I love it.
Yeah, it just happened again. Sorry.
A little faster than the fine print. Oh man, remember the Dunkin' Donuts guys?
Micro Machines guys. You're doing it again. I take it back. Maybe you should reset. I don't know. Are we gonna see it on this? Is he?
There we go. All right.
Yeah, well.
Tortellini. Oh, tortellini with meat. Okay, I'm gonna reset. You guys can talk.
Okay.
Restarting it, jerks. All right.
All right.
Oh man.
Tortellini all day. Yes.
Is Yimbo back to bad computer days? I forget. I feel like because you had to get like.
So Yimbo, computer, right? He didn't have a computer because it broke. Mm-hmm. Then he was on his phone for like a month or two. It was getting real. He was like, it wasn't going well. So then he bought a nice Chromebook, and we thought we fixed everything.
I don't think Chromebooks are up to streaming is oddly resource intensive, like in a weird way.
It is. I agree.
Mm.
What is it? Yes, cat. How do you say this one?
See, pasta names. It's also like it's too complicated. Pasta doesn't need to be this too complicated. You know,
like this. Pasta's pasta. Now we're just talking about the shape, right? Or how it's
like ain't
delivered
nobody
into your
remembering all these names. You know, like,
I don't remember them. I can't. Fettuccine. There we go. Yeah, that's a good one. How am I doing so far? Tell me if I start stuttering.
All right.
We'll let you know.
Hey, Rick Tom's in the house. Happy Sunday, Rick Tom. What's going on, man?
What's up, Rick Tom?
Oh yeah, I'm now going backwards in time. There we go. Corkscrew pasta
not the
is
rotini.
Thank you. Eddie, check the pantry. See, that's the fact checking that we need when Chewy's not here. We appreciate you, Rick Tom, my man. Checking the receipts.
Any short, self-contained pasta, I can do. I can do.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll try to go. I know it's true, man. Oh. Disney's they might have been. I got going back to that torrenting. I remember I was living at my parents and they got a letter from Cablevision and I was like, ooh,
what?
This is
you're like, what? I never do that. That's crazy. That's weird.
That was the end of my. That's when I hung up the flag and then all right. I don't want to get into the whole betrayal of trust these companies have done to me. Oh, Jurassic Jesse, how you doing, handsome? Good to have you here. Oh, I sound like a chipmunk robot sound. Nice.
Yeah. It was funny.
Are we talking about?
So you guys got a good
yet?
toy going on. Let's see it. See, he does. Can you put a size comparison next to that guy?
Okay, it is.
Here, I want to put Cody up.
Yeah, Cody. There you go.
Wait, Cody.
Hold on, I got.
Oh, you got the special head too from Bombasby.
Yeah, the special.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I am bummed because I thought the third head sculpt was just a mask, and the hat.
Oh my God,
I didn't know I missed like a whole expression.
Blockies.
So I'm
Yeah.
bummed.
Blockies Han Solo. Which I don't know. Blockies is weird. They have so many different sizes. I can't tell if any of them are like a proper 112.
I just thought is that the size of a Black Series?
Maybe like here we'll do this. I haven't should I just take Punisher out?
Okay, he's not that much bigger.
Chris.
Yeah.
I mean, again,
That's not that bad.
It's not 112 as Cody's been saying. It's like a 1.9 figure, right?
He's 8 inches, so
or 1.8. 110 scale. He's bigger, but like. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I absolutely like. This is my favorite Ninja Turtle to pose, but that's coming from a guy that prioritizes articulation and feel. This feels to me better than the Meditoys turtle. Like the Ling Juan, those are neat, but like that was squeaky and like this whole thing. I'm not saying there's no sounds, but like it's just Cody. Would you agree that it's a smoother, nicer?
It's very smooth. It's weird because it sounds like it isn't smooth,
right?
But it's very smooth. Like you hear that in videos, people are like, "Oh, it's so creaky," and it's like it is, but it's also like the creak isn't coming from the joint. I don't know where the creak is coming from because it's like it's not the joints or whatever. But
I think it's the glue parts. We got to get to the glue parts.
It's strange because it is. It's like
that sword.
I guess it's just how the plastic sounds, but like the joints are like super smooth and effortless. Yeah. Like it's strange. Like, but yeah, the creaky doesn't come from that.
And like even the fact that there's that mid joint here, Chris. Look at the range of this. This is not even the knee itself. That's not the knee. The knee joint then still goes into a double joint.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's like they have like a shin joint, and then there's one on the wrist as well. Like it's very. And then look at the articulated shell, up and down movement.
Now I'm telling you all the stuff that I absolutely love. I'm also going to tell everybody I'm only going to be one and done. Like I'm going to just keep the one. I wanted to experiment. I freaking love them.
Will you
don't
though?
know.
Will you?
Are you getting all 4? You're going. I mean, Mikey looks amazing.
Mikey looks great.
Yeah.
Mikey's a rock star with that. Oh my god, that's so nuts.
Yeah, that's
See,
pretty
like,
crazy.
here's the thing, because it's essentially a boot cut that actually it's like a boot cut with a ball joint instead of just like a swivel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
You know?
great. Oh, wow, that's crazy.
And so it's like, do legs move that way? No, but the human body also has like
Yeah, that's how we were laughing at the same time. Yep.
Yeah.
the human body has more
That's right,
ways of
Mr. Icon.
moving that you can't like lock in to like a specific joint. So stuff like this, even though it's unnatural, it does give you like, it's hard to explain. Like it does give you more options. Same as like the drop down, like a drop down feet in a strange way. Like
I know what you're saying. Like it doesn't bend that way, but it allows it to bend it in like certain positions because your calf is never just straight. You're like in little poses, you're bending it slightly.
Like, yeah, like you can twist it ankle. More. Like
yeah.
I get it. You can especially see fuller... it. I did a comparison because there's a pose with Leo where his knees are bent and he's like back on, he's back on like his toe, right? Mm-hmm. And the way his front foot is sticking out, like it's just in a way that like most figures can't naturally do. Right. And so this guy doesn't. It's not like he's the most articulated figure ever. It's not like all of it's new, but when you put it all together, there's like little tweaks you can do, and like turn the foot and stuff that like makes you can do a natural pose with an unnatural build. Is the best way I could describe it.
This conversation is making
John L.
me
says he does yoga. Is what you're saying?
Like I think. The best way of looking at it, and this is, I think I'm finally able to explain why articulation means so much to me, and it is through the lens of taking our photos. A comic book artist, as we know from, name drop Dave Finch, but you know what I mean? Like, with a comic book artist, they're not following the specific rules of physics and anatomy to make their awesome stuff. So, like, I was trying to explain this to Machu, to like why this, in my eyes, was better than the Medi Toys, because I did have that one in hand at one point. And it's because you can create those comic book poses with this level of articulation, even if it's unnatural and in vanilla. It's the same Reveltech, Chris, like idea that like you're gonna, as long as you're okay with dealing with some joints, but like you're gonna get all of the wacky comic book proportions that I don't know. It really it's a blast. It's a blast to pose around. Like the fact that this is the most this is an actual ninja. How about that? To me, this is a ninja.
Like the Medi Toys can get close to a lot of things, but like the ease and the way you can do it, because like the Medi Toys, like the foot is just like this, right? Like,
but see how he's slouched back, even with the crunch, and he's got his little groin. He's got popping the groin out. Boop. He's got the little meme.
Yeah, there's no boot cut or whatever, so like you can do some pretty cool deep stuff, and so it's like this pose is great, right?
Yeah.
But then if you're like, no, I want him like on his leg fully, like his leg is fully like crunched up there. I see,
yeah.
And it's just like even a boot cut changes a lot, but you can like turn it. So it's just like it's nice when you're posing it. It's just so much easier to get the poses you want.
Yes.
And that's where you realize like crazy articulation, even for doing simple poses, you get there in like 5 seconds, where it's like the Medi Toys, Machu could probably like make it work. But it's like, for me, it's like until I'm like really twisting the joints and doing like crazy stuff, that's all I'm getting. So like, that's my best way of showing it. Like, it's so much more easier and natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I really do like the Medi Turtles.
Of course.
Like,
and that's what I mean. I wasn't trying to knock it. Like, I just know that out of the two, I prefer the size of the Medi, but I like the movement of the Heat Boys. And I do think that like if Machu had that in hand, he would notice like he would notice those subtle differences that you're talking about. Like immediately they popped out to me, and I'm not anywhere near as good of a poser as he is on the
For
fly.
sure. That's
you
what
know?
I was thinking too. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, good posers could go nuts with this thing
Right.
because you know, there's stuff
He's like,
like
show me
I
something
don't
crazy. I'm
even
like, this
think
is the
of.
best I can do. It's a ball. I'm trying to... What do you want
Yeah,
from me?
no, you're right. This does seem like it's up Machi's wheelhouse.
But it's a big figure, and that's where like I'm currently.
See, but
I have
the thing is, I kept on hearing this was like a 1/6 scale. I don't think it's that big.
It's not 1/6 because the Mondo Donnie is 10 inches, I believe. That's
That one's
1/6.
huge.
Like I'm
Yeah.
like I have it here. Hold on, let me.
like he is enormous. He's enormous. They don't like. I'm trying to put a team up of him and Inart Batman together with forced perspective, with Batman up, and him in the back. Like that's how I'm gonna try to team them up. But ultimately, I think I can only fight him against my bigger monster figures, which I'm actually okay with, But
Yeah, that works. But put him with that star guy.
ooh,
Oh, okay.
See, it's like this is a proper, and again, the whole
Which one is
scale
that?
thing
Oh,
revolves
this Mondo?
around like how this
Mondo
is Mondo Donnie. Like how tall is a 1/12 scale turtle? How tall is blah blah blah. But it's like this is 10 inches, this guy's 8 inches. But it's also like the relative, and this is where I don't think people equate scale to height, right? But it's also like everything is scaled up. So it's like it's not just he's taller, everything is literally bigger because it's like a bigger
Right.
scale. So it's like
Yes, yeah. Even his one
Yeah.
sword, like his two katanas these are the nicest but biggest, craziest katanas I own for Leo.
yeah.
I do like Clockwork's joke here because this is like nitpicking for sure. This is just like I needed to test this out. This looked like an enhanced articulation from Medi, and it is. It's still
Yeah,
like,
I do
I'm
think
still on
like I do think it's vastly more articulated than Medi. But if you're saying like the leap, it's a closer leap than if you go from like a badly articulated NECA or Playmates. Like, yeah, Medi's already much closer to, Heat Boys.
right.
But Heat Boys, it just takes it further in like ways that are, we
Yeah.
just
The
need
bot-
to send it to Machu or like the crazy
Right.
posers, and they'll back us up. They'll believe.
Exactly. As soon as you get this in hand, for anybody that prioritizes posing and movement, like it's really great. Now, I do have Knox, just like, and please, I'm not gonna go watch Cody's videos on it. He's been covering these toys so well. Like, you've been doing such a great job the whole time, man. And I had every issue that you popped up. I did my whole unboxing video for Bombus B, and no issues. And I went, all right, sounds good. And then I start posing him up, and right away he doesn't have his bandana in because this will not stay in ever. Like, it just does not.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's Cody's.
Yeah, like, I
that was
Cody too?
immediately just bloop.
It like it's a short stubby connection, so it's hard to jam into there, and and people are
It's not
like
the
heat
best.
it up, wedge it in. Like you can really wedge it in, but then if you want to switch bandanas, you're back to the same problem because you have
And you
Yeah.
can't
you have two
glue it
bandanas
because you
and
want to
4
rotate
heads. So
Oh my gosh.
So bandanas could be better, but like Cody's giving it a good. Just prepare yourself. It does require some force. Save that for the end anyway. And then, as I'm messing around, Cody, I do have the issue with the other replacement,
scoop,
like with that
where
scoop
it's
of.
like
Yeah, so I have to cut that out of mine because that's why I don't have the shoulder blades on. And then the last thing is over here. Now, I'm not a big fan of this look anyway, but it just the glue. There we go. Now, of course, guess what? I try to pull the other one off. God forbid this wants to. You mother. This no problem. Bloop. And now this one I can't pull off. I'm like, come on. This
it's
is what
weird.
I can't.
It's like I can't tell if they just didn't glue some parts,
And
it
I
was
already
like
see this part already popped off too. The little holder.
Yeah, because it comes off the way it's glued to like the hips,
Yeah.
but then also the attachment to the actual piece itself starts to give way. So it's like,
Yeah.
and I've
So
had people tell me like, "Oh, mine hasn't done that," and I'm just like, "Yet it hasn't done that
yes.
yet."
It's going to, like, without fail. I was, as you see, I was literally taking this like out of the sheath, and then it went bloop, and I went, oh, like what? And I picked it up, and I went, oh, and then I just moved this in that same, and it just boop, and I went, all right. I do love the look without it. I want it gone. So like, I am gonna take that off. It's just gonna be a regular Leo. But that's
because I've had people that are like,
need to know.
"I'm gonna cut mine off. I'm gonna mod it." I'm just like, just pose the legs,
Just-
and it'll naturally come off. Trust me.
yeah,
and you'll have the
'cause
whole piece.
And if I ever want to glue it back on, it's easy because they're shaped. They're ported, pegged, you know, with. So I agree with you. Oh, come on. Come on, you son of a gun. Pop out.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
if
the
you just
glue,
do like
man.
a leg kick in pose, and because it's like there's really nothing. Even if they use the best glue in the world, like it's just basic physics and engineering at that point. Like you're putting all the stress is going directly to where it's glued, so it's
Right.
just like
It was an interesting design. Why do they always make Leo a samurai? It's
you
just
know.
I mean, it's
That's a great
because of his,
question.
is that a personality?
it's the
because
sword
of the
thing.
honor and the sword
Like,
and the his
I literally think
integrity,
it's
like
the
the
sword thing.
samurai.
Like, samurais
core.
have swords, and so it's like anybody with a sword is gonna like,
I mean,
like you know.
because it's really neat. I just didn't need it for this look. I just really
Yeah, it
like,
would have been
looks
cooler
so
if it was like a
awesome,
really
just like
good peg, or we're in the day and age of magnets. You know, they did a magnet.
this. How do they work?
Because like I don't mind if like it's a weak magnet, it comes off. You know, as long as it's strong enough. Because then you can pose it and you put it in the pose you want, and then you attach it with the magnet. And then if it falls off another pose, fine, I'll readjust it. But when you glue it on, and that piece just like, what are you gonna do? Like.
Now I have a question for you guys and everyone out there in TV lands. Should this head be? It should be down more. Is that just? Is yours further down? Like this feels like it's sitting up too high on the neck. Is that just me?
It does look a little high.
Because I can't
I mean,
pop
he's
it
got a
down
lot of
any
neck.
further. And then I guess my follow-up question is: if this is how it looks, should it sit lower? Because I'm kind of tempted to Dremel up a little bit, but I don't want to go mess anything up.
Oh.
I mean, because it's kind of hard because like when you have the the
you have
harness and other stuff
scarf.
on,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
like it rides up so it hides it. But I think yours is actually normal. Like,
Okay. You know what then?
it's more obvious with nothing there.
Gotcha. You know what? This neck, and that's another reason, you know, like this figure's awesome. The fact that it's a turtle with its own neck articulation, top and bottom. So I think it is like it's meant to be more, you know, sit down more. See the shape of that neck?
Yeah.
So instead of it
perhaps.
sitting up,
Really-
like with perfect posture, he should be probably, I don't know. These are the things I tell myself.
Yeah, I mean, I do think they probably made it longer, perhaps because, you know, because with like the harness on, you can't really
That
see
makes
the
sense.
neck at all.
That makes
so
sense.
it's like,
Yeah. And what's the deal? So with the turtle shell, why? I like it, but why? Like I haven't found a purpose yet. Is it just to help with
to me, like-
articulation?
well, because especially if you have the harness on, it gets locked down. But I guess in theory, as you're posing and moving it around, it kind of gets out of the way.
Yeah. I mean that is
like,
true
like-
for certain different. Yeah.
Because like
If you
it's
need those
not
cheeks
locked
hanging
in, so I don't know if it's meant. Because like I haven't found a thing where it's like, oh, if you move the shell up, you can now do like crazy things. I think it's more that like it's kind of free floating, so as you pose it, it kind of naturally moves.
Okay.
So like perhaps it's that, but I don't know. I don't know about that.
I do like it. I keep it down. I at first I was lifting it up as my natural turtle shell pose, but I realized it needs to stay down to give that bandana some room. So,
I like all the samurai stuff.
I did. It's just it's for me. It's like this is Chris. This is my most favorite posing Ninja Turtle. So this is just. Oh, I just want to play with him. It's like in his way. Like that's where I like it, but I'm happy that I can at least preserve the look. You know what I mean?
So I understand like that high neck look that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Does that bother you the way it looks?
So, part of my summer has been having fun with toys and customizing stuff. And this has been on my mind of possibly dremeling up, not like, because it pops on, but just to give it more depth inside of there. But I remember, Cody, in your review, that whole thing came out anyway.
Yeah, I mean, some of the heads, I don't know which head it was. I could see, but yeah, like you could pull that piece out if you wanted. I think it was this one.
See, this one, son of a
fitted one. So no one's judging, buddy.
There you go.
Those Mezcos, because I love them too.
This glue decided to stay in, and it's now in order for me to, I have to glue that, whatever. So it's off.
Oh no!
But one of the peg parts stayed in this one.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. And look, like, is glue the worst thing in the world? Like, is gluing the head back on the hardest thing?
Oh,
no.
got it. Yeah.
Because like the magnet also comes out. Like, no, like obviously you can glue it, but and because I've had some people, there was a comment on YouTube that like YouTube hided because they were like, just glue it, dummy. And it's like, that's what I say to Heat Boys, just glue it, dummies. And you did it.
Right.
Just glue it, dummies. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, that would still bother me just a little bit with the head.
As it should. And mind you, I'm a Bombas Bee affiliate, right? Like, and Heat Boys has sent me stuff for free, so it's like I have more at stake than regular buyers, because like I have much more to gain.
Like, or lose. They'd be like, all right.
What are we doing? And this is where I get into, like, I'm talking about a product, because like so much, and this is where I've gone on rants on my Instagram, where it's like we've gotten away from the fact that we're consumers buying a corporation's product to where it's like, no, this is my baby. This turtle is me. If this turtle is good, it means I'm good.
Right.
If this turtle's bad, you're saying I'm bad. And it's like, I don't know, disconnect yourself from your purchases because you kind of bought like a lump of shit in some ways, and it's like, I still think it's worth it. I don't regret it, and I'd still recommend it. But when you make it, like, this is what floors me. Like, you can make a video these days, and they're like, you're being too harsh on this product. Like, go to Walmart, buy a box of cereal, and like it's too hard and it breaks your tooth off, and you're like, oh my god, maybe your cereal's too hard. And then someone is like, hey, shut the fuck up, don't badmouth the cereal. It's like,
hey, did you put any milk on it? You fucking twat.
Did you let it soak long enough? And it's like, what are you talking about? And then other people are like, yeah, my teeth broke too. And other people are like, just be more careful with your teeth, jackass. And it's like, I'm doing y'all a favor. If you still like it, buy it. But now you know to like protect your teeth.
This sounds like a Laserverse character.
Yeah, but then don't forget. Don't forget. There'll be the Cody, you gotta find Jesus. In the middle of all of that.
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
Oh, those are my favorite.
Like,
honestly, Cody, there are times where I'm like, I'm kind of bored. Let's read the comments on Cody's latest reel. It's the best. No, what's the best? Your replies.
Yes. What's up, KJ? You handsome son of a gun. So quick shout out to the Barely Posable Boys at 10 o'clock tonight. Machu is going to be hopping on in 78, right? So KJ and the boys. So love all you guys. So Diggs, global icon, we know, and Bruno out there.
Counting down the months to hang out
Uh,
with and see KJ.
Yeah. Oh, so you're same. That's yeah. I'm gonna live with it, KJ. Like again, I think this is a fun ass figure. Like Chris, like all I want to do is this is my posing turtle now. Like this is it. I like he's the Leo. I just need him to whatever. I don't. This goes back to my big question then. Like, does every toy have to fit in with the rest of your collection? And I know for the three of us, it's no, but
it's like I have Hot Toys Spider-Man and like every other Spider-Man. I have 3/3/4 inch. I have 1/12. Like I have older ones that were like 10 inches too. Like, and I have that like those weird scale like doll ones that are 12 inches. Those are great. But I mean, no, if you like the way I see it, I was first and foremost a Spider-Man collector. So it wasn't just toys. It was like all these other things, right? So I guess for me, I'm kind of like, yeah, dude, even if it's out of scale, why does it matter? Like, just go for it if you're a fan of it.
Because unless the company claimed it to be something that it's not, if the company shows pictures like, look at all these cool figures it goes with, and then you get it and you're like, that's 4 inches taller than you showed. Like that's one thing.
You know who's been really upsetting me real quick? 1/6 stores that are trying to promote buying the Tom Holland figure using custom heads that are not included in their official photography to promote their store. Like, boy,
that's insane.
Come pre-order. It's like, I don't care that you're saying it in the post. You posted pictures with this beautiful, highly customed and detailed Tom Holland with fucking hair. And then that's why I fell in love with the image.
Yeah, like if it's not something you can buy, like you shouldn't be. That stuff I get mad about. But if they're like, hey, we're offering, a 40-inch figure. If you buy it and you're like, this doesn't fit my collection, it's like, that's on you. Like,
yeah.
They always told you it was 40 inches. And if you're like, oh, I didn't realize how big 40 inches compared to 12. And it's like, I get that, but like, what do you want them to do? Like put up a warning like, hey, 40 inches is more than 12 inches, dumbass. Like what?
But I know. And see, that's the thing. I like to talk about how I do, because I know that there's a part of me that has thought that way in the past. And
I swear.
I snuck into where, like, when I got this, I'm like, holy shit, I didn't know it was that big. Like, I knew it was big, but it's like, but rather than take the complaining, like, I already knew it was gonna be big, but it still shocked the hell out of me.
Yeah, like if you're like, I was hoping it would work with 5-2 Toys Ryu, it's like, that's a nice hope, but unless they showed this, if they showed in the ads and like photoshopped it, that's one thing. But if they're like, here's an 8-inch figure, and you're like, will it work with 5? You should have known no. And that's what also drives me wild is like, and I don't know if you guys have run into this. You'll make videos and someone's like, how does it look like next to this? How does it look like next to this? And sometimes I've done videos where it's like, here's a comparison to like 40 figures. But if I'm like, it's 8 inches, do the math, buddy. It's one thing to see it, I understand, but it's like if I tell you, and the company tells you this is 8 inches or like 20 centimeters, I think they say specifically, and you're like, but I have this 5-inch Ryu, and it's like, that's on you. That's on you.
I mean, I could also see like, 20 inches. I mean, 20 centimeters. That would go well with my 5-inch figure.
That's true. That's where like you gotta, when you're buying, you gotta like pay attention and convert things over. But and again, like I totally understand if you're like, I don't like it because it doesn't fit my collection. That's totally fine. Like that's valid, but it's like they were never trying to be otherwise. Like I had a friend who was like, he pre-ordered this figure and then he canceled and he's like, I don't like the way the chest looks. And it's like, They always showed that. Why would you
Right,
pre-order it?
Yeah.
That was day one.
I love this in our Batman.
Well, that's why I wanted to pull up Clockwork and then again, and Machu's. I know, I know, I'm a jackass. Like, what I guess going back to like the whole idea of this summer seeming like companies
That's a beautiful
are
Batman.
It is. It's
It's
just
really
oh my
great.
god. But like
And
we're
dog
getting
situation.
larger scale, but not hot toys. I kind of on one hand I dig it because like for me, I don't mind this in our Batman being a standalone. And like with this Leo, I don't mind that he's going to be standalone at least for now, unless I ever go, get the brothers. But like it's just fascinating that these companies are going they're inflating.
Like, I think there's probably a reason for that, and it's probably because of the license, right? Because, and again, you go back to like the turtle license thing. I'm pretty sure the reason like Bombus B did this weird scale is that's because the only avenue they had. They probably like making bigger figures because it's probably, I'm sure on some level from like details and engineering, it's just easier to do a bigger scale because like
yeah,
you don't
like
have
you
to
could
like
do
shrink
so
it
much.
down. Like
Mhm.
it's probably easier to work on. But I assume, and the same with the Batman license, because again, like Mattel has DC, so they're probably like, look, we're gonna do 6-inch, we're gonna do whatever. If you want to make Batman, good news, it's gotta be 8 inches or however tall he is. Like, so I'm pretty sure, like, I don't think there's all these companies who necessarily, because I'm sure the biggest market is 112, because that's the
Right.
and I don't even know what 112 is, because how tall is Batman?
6'4".
Is there a canon
Yeah.
height for Batman? Because if you take that at 112, he should always be 6 point whatever inches and
Yeah.
so on. Same with the turtle. How tall is a turtle?
Right.
So it's like I feel like 112 really just means like vaguely 6 inches or whatever. But
Yeah.
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, and I know, and again, we hang out with all fellow toy photographers here. This is how many of us collect with this thinking in mind, which I know, for myself, speaking for me, I know that there's always been that drive for some level of equality and scale.
because it's certainly nice. It's better if like all the stuff you buy, you can make it work with how you use it. Like, but if Peter Jackson can make the Lord of the Rings work for hobbits and force perspective, I think you guys could do it too.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to now turn away these are two of the best action figures I own.
That's such a beautiful Batman, though. Like, that is incredible.
And then
It's a
with
great
Mondo
looking
He-Man, like, there has been this growth, but these are now ultimately favorites in my entire collection because of like all the things that I've been hoping for in toys are starting to happen. Like these are.
Mondo did a 112 He-Man, right? Is that guy still big even for 112? Is that the
he's a
issue?
big boy
Or
too.
Yeah,
So
he's
a
giant.
beast.
He's in my shelf right now.
They
because
said
at that point
112.
it's like maybe He-Man is 8 feet tall, and that's an accurate 112 scale.
That could be. I honestly I think He-Man is kind of yoked up like that. Like, but the only problem is even he pales in comparison. This Leo, this isn't a mutant. So if I just want to
wait, the 112 He-Man is bigger than a 1/9 Leo?
No. He's close. But I said if I ever wanted to like
fudge them together.
Oh.
It returned. Squirrel Yimbo returned. Not quite squirrel. It's actually just like mashed together Yimbo.
Yeah, I like the Micro Machines analogy.
I can't. So yeah, because I saw your picture, but it didn't clock it. Where it's like he's still much bigger than that He-Man. Is that what you were saying? It did it again.
Yeah. I mean, this could be the rest of the show.
Maybe if you leave, if you what you did before, if you leave and come back, that seemed to help for a long time.
It did seem to help for quite a bit. I think you'll eventually get to them, like what we just said, right?
It's weird because like your video, and obviously you're sitting still, so we can't tell until like the audio kicks in, and then it's like, oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. And he left. I'm trying to pull up actually these two Batman right here. So the LPZZ and the our Batman, both of these beautiful figures. For the
Which
longest
one? Because
time,
these are supposed to be the same Batman character, right?
no.
Origins and one is like Arkham Knight or something, or
Yeah, Origins and Arkham Origins was a different designer, and a different look. Rocksteady didn't do this game, but Rocksteady did this look for Arkham Knight. So,
but in theory, it's like the same.
So which one is
Batman?
that's the LPZ?
It's the same same Batman
Yeah.
universe.
Mhm.
But yes, it's different. Still, like look at like.
So on the right is the LPZZ?
Yep.
Or is that the Revoltech?
This is LZZ.
That's the LPZZ?
Yeah.
And then so
this
the
is Arkham.
Origins one is in art.
Yes.
I don't know what you're saying. F it, R. I feel like they've been doing really nice stuff, and they invited you to the show the last. So mean. No, Machu. The LPZZ, like that's the goal. Like LPZZ and Inor. I told you, I put those on the same tier. What were you saying, Cody?
And I forget, like, are both of them running bigger? Because like I haven't like. That's kind of where it's like I gotta stay out and not spend all my money. So I haven't gotten these Batman, even though I'd like to. Are these ones they both run bigger than people had hoped, or
no? This one is like a 1/12. The in art is the one where they thought ran bigger, which it does. As you can see, like he's about half an inch taller. Proportions a little bit bigger too. So so
I think
a lot of people were turned off by this scale. And say that this is the superior one because of the scale, but I have to say, like this scale doesn't bother me too much when compared to this. I mean, yeah, sure, it's a different scale, but when alone, it looks great. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
and there's plenty of lines that still go with this height. Like it's fine. It's not like this is a massive thing that like. Let me see. Where's my
Chris? Do you have other Arkham McFarlane figures?
Yeah, those work too. Like
Chris, do you have other because all the McFarlane stuff is right there. Like you can use that Batman with all of your McFarlane stuff. It's great.
Totally. I love the look too.
Yeah. And that's what I'm waiting for mine. I'm still waiting for my second payment from Bombas B for that Battle Damaged. I loved enough, Macho. I apologize if like, but I didn't realize you got it. So he's not happy with the scale. I get it. Listen, if you,
he got it
in LPZZ, we have options. We have options. And that's why I was always saying I was picking the lane of in art for this because of the battle damage. I wanted that battle damage, Chris. It's gorgeous.
Battle damage is really good. I do like. I was super tempted to get the clean one though, because I really like how it looks clean too. But I figured since you have the clean one, I'll get the battle damage. We'll have a different perspective on things.
Either that, or you'll end up getting this one from me, so I can go at it and get the LPZZ Batman. And then I'll keep my We'll both have a battle damage. And then I don't know. I like it a lot. I've been blown away by this in art figure personally, and again, I don't own an LPZZ at the moment, but I know I'm gonna love them. So
yeah.
I think the minefield is claiming something as 112. Because also not all companies do 112 the same. Because again, most of these characters, there's not like a canon agreed upon height, So it's not like, hey, Anakin Skywalker, he's 5'9", he's a short king. That's what you got to make him as. And then, because then that's the only way you properly scale. Because like I have like these Joy Toy King of Fighters, they're 1/18th scale, but they're larger figures than their other humans they make. So it's like, what does scale even mean anymore? Because it's like I feel like most companies the scale is like a rough estimate, and then as soon as they're like, we want to make the figure bigger, they're like, it's still 112. Like people would claim like NECA is 112.
Yeah.
When it's like,
Yeah, we've
Clearly
talked about
not.
this with Machu too. Like if it's a 1/12 scale, it's a 6-inch scale, right? So basically,
And it's
yeah,
like we
around
always said,
6
at
legends are larger.
112, 6 inches is 6 feet, and so at that point,
Yeah.
in the Marvel universe, is everyone just 6 feet tall, almost no matter what? Apparently so.
But like any figures, like the only 6-inch figure that is true, and we've talked about this with Machu too. SH Figure Arts is what they say the truest to a 1/12
1/6
scale. Yeah,
Yeah.
1/12. Sorry, not 1/6.
Yeah,
And
1/12.
then so their figures look smaller compared to like your Marvel Legends, your McFarlane's, all those. But they are a true 1/12.
Yeah, and I think it's also
whereas-
tricky because again, people equate it just to height, but if you scale everything down, like the head is smaller, the hands are smaller, so it's
Yeah.
like it'd be like if I was next to you in person and you're like, Cody's got a tiny head, like he's that's not he's not
Relatively.
scaled the same as me, even if we're the same height or something.
He's a
it's like-
McFarlane.
yeah.
Real quick, Machu was saying that the LPZ Batman has more stuff.
It does.
And that
Yep.
see, I personally, I knew I was getting the battle
Really?
damage first. They give different stuff. The battle damage has more. It's better. Like the battle
Okay.
damage is the fuller release. You get the electric hands
There's
and fists.
electric
and stuff.
hands are cool. The
Yeah.
electric hands.
So there
Am I
is
the
that,
only
but-
person who can't tell those companies apart? Most of the day, I think they're the same company. Like
Which one? In UPF, Upine,
UPF,
figures.
LPZZ.
Yeah.
Like most of the time, I'm seeing figures and I'm thinking they're the same. Like I don't even know the difference anymore.
It's true. If a new one comes
Partly
out,
because they're making all the same figures. They're like, we're doing Batman.
Yes.
I'm also doing Batman, and it's like,
Yeah.
make something else.
Dude, I was just thinking, how neat would it be? Because, again, with the question here from Clockwork about Marvel, like, I would love an in-art Spider-Man. That might
Oh,
be
God,
that.
that would-
Maybe
please.
maybe the best
That would be
Spider-Man. Yeah,
Which
it hasn't
Spider-Man
even
would
been
you
made
like
yet.
them to make?
Yeah, good question.
Nah, you know
All
what? For
of them?
them, do start with Holland. Yeah, make them all. Let's be honest. Come on.
Brand new day. Let's
Yeah,
start
with Brand New Day, and then give
That
me
brand
all
new
of the
day
Spider-Mans.
suit. I just can't stop looking at it.
It's
I
a
almost
good
bought a
suit.
T-shirt, and the T-shirt wasn't that great, but it had this costume on it, and it looked so good.
I need to go back to my wall.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
my daughter grilled she got me so good. I held up the shirt. I'm like, hey, look at this Spider-Man shirt. She goes, oh, was that on clearance?
Dang.
I was like, oh my gosh, that,
clearance insult.
that was quick. It's like
I feel like clearance has gotten a bad name because why should saving money be some kind of deadly moniker?
true.
Well, I will say that's been a nice thing about
So
the toy
true.
community is I've never felt that way in the 6.5 years of me talking about toys. I will say the clearance has always been, at least in our community, very friendly.
But that's also the same
Positive.
too. Like because they're like, oh, it ended up on clearance, huh? That means they failed and the company
Oh,
sucks
yeah, no, you're
and
right,
everybody
you're
hates
right. Yeah.
the product, which is
That's
kind of
true.
like it's like it's not true. Like I've been telling people that with like NECA, where it's like, and especially like any Turtles product, at some point with the license, if these companies have totally lost the license, at some point they got to sell it all. So it's going to be a clearance bonanza. So if you think things have gotten clearance now, wait until December rolls along and Playmates is like, hey, we have a warehouse full of Turtles we got to sell. Good luck for everyone.
There's all your vehicle gone. Hitting Ross, oh my god, AZ Toy Hunter. I can't wait to see his December, November Ross trip.
it's gonna be-
Oh god.
It's going to be
do you
awesome.
have Ross, Cody?
Yeah, but like again, scalper culture, like
Yeah. That's
The
Still,
NECA
even to
stuff.
this.
yeah, they scoop it all up. Cause look, you're an eBay seller, You buy it $15 at Ross. They every NECA figure, if you look on eBay, everything that's especially the stuff they made, and I'm sure because McFarlane has like a deal with Ross, right, where they put stuff seemingly straight to Ross.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure you go on eBay, they've doubled the price on those because it's like, you know,
Yeah.
it's so I go to my Ross, and don't get me wrong, I think like NECA specifically with turtle stuff, they've been offloading it in such great quantities where it's like even the scalpers are like, okay, I can't scalp all of this.
Right.
So like I still go, but I don't check every day. Also, Ross is just it's a sad vibe in there. And that's not to put down
Yeah.
anybody who shops at Ross.
No, I know what you
It's
mean.
more
'cause
how
I
Ross
do
is
go,
laid out
right.
where they're just like they kind of mash it all together, you know? Like there's generally there's like vague sections generally, but you walk past a row of flip-flops where they're like, here's an old lamp, here's some lady's shoes, and then here's
bizarre.
12-year-old toys. And you're like, what is this?
So, because
you're-
yeah, Cody, I don't know, but ladies, I know any of this. I'm a Burlington guy. I'm a Marshalls, TJ Maxx, the
Burlington.
works, right? Like, but you're right. There's something about walking into my Ross that it doesn't.
Yeah.
It feels, and it's not the people. It's their store's fault. You're right. It's the store.
Well, it's that,
The vibe
and it's
sucks.
also
Is it
like
the same
I go to the
feeling-
toy aisle that's been
I've never
picked
been-
clean, so you have all this weird mishmash of figures. It's never organized. It's like, and somebody went to the aisle, grabbed it all up, and just shuffled it around and pushed it back. And so it's like now I have to hunt through like 12 shelves, and I'm looking through Barbies, and people are like, "You into Barbies?" And it's like, no, I'm hoping there's a NECA figure buried in here. Like you're some kind of insane person.
No, yep.
And then you don't have anything.
Cody,
you walk back and there's a security guard at the door. Like, did you steal something? And you're like, bro, there's nothing to steal. Here's a pair of flip flops that aren't in my size. What am I stealing? Like, and it's just like I don't like the vibes here. It's weird.
Some expired cotton candy. Get the fuck out of my way. Let me get out of here.
I think Cody, you just need to write this into a sitcom somehow. Like, my God, this is just gold.
It'd basically be like Curb Your Enthusiasm. It would be Larry David tries to shop at Ross. You know.
Yeah, that's yes.
Like I like Ross, but it's just, and when you find something there, it's cool. But and the toy aisle, for me, the toy is like kitty cornered from the entrance, so I have to walk the maximum way through the store. And then I'm sifting through toys next to like discount lingerie, and then you just walk out all sad, and it's just like it's weird. It's a weird vibe every time.
Yep.
By the
way,
I that feeling is the
suit.
I feel like is the same I get when I go to like Big Lots.
Yeah, and it's the same when you go to like Target and walk through the whole store and come out like, oh, did you steal something? Like, you didn't have what I wanted to buy. Leave me alone.
Let me see your receipt.
Yeah, there you go.
Slowly working my.
I'm telling you.
Look, guys, this was for science. I wanted to tell everybody. I wanted to show you because again, these are expensive figures. All of our figures now are expensive from here on out. Like this sucks. If you want a fancy premium figure, it's expensive, and like that's
that
why...
one in particular is going just like $175. Like that's what's staying.
And yeah, the deluxe, I think like if you choose the lowest shipping option, and again, depends where you buy it, you could probably get it in like the 150s or whatever. The standard version is like 130 or something.
So this
and yeah, and this I think is just bad engineering because like
right, this was
maybe
just
you have the strongest glue in the world, right? But like you kick that leg up, anything connected to it, you're pressing on, so it's just gonna naturally like force it off.
So Cody, what I wanted to show is I put him in the split once I peeled off the other one, and I went, all right, damn it, like I didn't mean to rip off that piece.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
But it's not the end of the world. That is glue, whatever. So I've been leaving this just in a kick. And I just checked, and I would keep peeking, and this bottom would slowly be coming up.
Yeah,
because
it just wedges it off. Like,
yep. And that's what I'm trying to get into right here with this section. It's starting to peel up.
And that's where it's weird. It's an odd mix of like some parts they glue really well, some parts they don't. But it's like, and that's where like people have told me, because like, look, you make a video like mine, which is a little salacious, the content I've made, which I stand behind. Hey, the butt flaps. Can we haven't talked about like that's a cool feature, like doing butt flaps to like cover like any gaps. Like that is actually really cool.
It's the
like,
SHF
you would normally
song.
see the joint, but it's like
it's SHF, but
and it like just it's like that's a cool idea. Maybe it gets in the way a little bit, but it's like, hey, that's all butt. So like no matter what pose you in, you're getting cheeks, and it's like neato. Like that's the breakthrough technology we need, because someone designed this, because like we can compare to Medi Toys, where like someone designed that and you're like, ooh, that's not a real butt, right? Like that's not how butts look. And some guy at Heat Boys was like, I got you, always butt. And you're like, thank you.
Always butt. Reminds me of the Always Blue.
But yeah, like so like you make a video like this where it's like, hey folks, this thing is riddled with problems that shouldn't happen, because like it's not uncommon you get a figure and a piece pops off and you're like, that sucks, I'll glue it, right? But when you're going through this and you're like, okay, this don't fit, the bandanas don't fit, every side thing don't fit, like it's coming unglued, the head's coming unglued, at some point it's like, did the glue person take the day off when they made my batch? I don't know.
And they were inspected. Didn't you? You had an inspect. It was inspected by. Yeah, there it is. What number? Who'd you get? Somebody failed. Somebody effed up.
Yeah. And again, like I get it. You're in it, like
he's like, oh,
we've all worked a job, right? I do my job crappy every day. But if someone comes to me and like, hey, Cody, did you do your job crappy? I'm like, yeah, sorry, bro. And like everyone understands, but at some point. But yeah, like you make a video just showing people like, hey, if you don't think that's worth $175, like you're probably right.
Like look at this though. Look at this as a standard Leo though. Holy crap. Like I love the look of this.
It's a better look.
That's great.
So now I'm just.
So that's why I think Mikey will be default better, just because like, he has less crap on him. But there's still like any part that's glued on him is immediately suspect, and that's where they got to fix it. But I've had people like, oh, mine doesn't have issues, and I'm like, it will. It soon will. Like buy the super glue. I'm asking for best brands of super glue because you're gonna need it.
Loctite. That was a Machu recommendation. I had
Loctite.
Plastalock was it, but that it's like double the price, and it's the Loctite is
I've heard
fine.
rubber cement is good, or
rubber cement. Really?
My mom even got me like a curing. Like I literally have for miniature like brakes. It's like a resin that with a little blue light curing. She got
yeah. You know,
like all sorts of stuff is out there.
I just feel like you shouldn't. I don't feel like for any figure you should have to become a super glue expert, but especially when like you get so far into the price, like it's insane.
Yeah. So like to in the world of just knowing, hey, we're not changing anything overnight. Like this is what it is. This is my favorite Ninja Turtle figure to just play with and pose. The Mezcos are going to be my forever, as of right now, my forever 112 group. And then the Toon Turtles are they're the best for just looking at. I love those.
Yeah, they're a cool look. NECA
on the shelf, man. I love my Pizza Club turtles and they're amazing.
Yeah, I don't like those as figures at all, but they're a beautiful look.
That's what I mean. Just just to look at. Clockwork says.
But there's also. Did your harness come off, Yimbo?
Not yet, but also not to get into a whole bitch fest, but like even putting the way they needed us to put them in, I scratched the paint. Because there's rubbing. Yeah. It was kind of not ideal. Medi did do it better on that one for sure.
Yeah, plug.
That's why I think Heat Boys is going to keep excelling, and now like they're going to hear not just. I'm not saying they're listening to guys like us, maybe you, Cody, but like they're going to hear similar critiques. So I would say whoever they do last, that is going to be the best out of the four. Like whoever they wrap up.
Hopefully, yeah, like hopefully, because if they don't adjust, then
Well,
it's
I'm
a
going
nightmare.
off of what Clockwork's saying. The designers are a fan of everything. Um, he said, "Did you guys get the Mess Toys Venom?" I know, Chris, you got it. I think that fig
Yes, I did.
would have been greater than it was if it was polished more. The caveats of the scale and thickness of that Venom created issues unseen because of the size.
Polished more. Does he mean polished as in
I
like the
have
paint
that
job,
Venom, but
or
I haven't opened it yet.
Clockwork,
uh,
Chris has it, so just he needs a little clarification.
yeah?
Because yeah,
I mean, I like that figure a lot. They're right there. Like, I don't think it's the best Venom figure, but there are parts to it. I think it's too shiny. I think I wish it was matted a little bit more. Um, but
Do you
I
like the
feel like
purple? Because
with
that's the purple one, right? It's more purple.
yeah, the purple one. Where is it? I was trying to pull up when I saw this. I don't know where it is in my collection. It's somewhere. It's lost in these shelves. But um, it's polished more and it's a little bit purple. So it would have been better if it was a matted black, in my opinion. But otherwise, love those head sculpts. The half Venom, half symbiote, half Eddie mask is great. I don't know. That's a great figure.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be cool if they could take this articulation scheme and put it onto other turtle designs.
that's what I want
Looks
for sure. I'm just trying to show
looks so good.
Machu how he's got the old man skin and like he's got the what is it? The vascular, the strength. Yeah, he's got that old man vein popping old man turtles. I get where you're going, Machu. Um, I still am on the search. Like, to me, this just means that even the Mezco set is my standard, and yet I still think it can be topped. As like, I still think the perfect turtle set hasn't been created.
Well, and now Mattel probably won't make any.
But this one's damn close. It's a lot of fun. It's really neat. Oh my goodness, Chris, what are you looking at?
You looking for the Venom?
Yeah, I was trying to find the
That's
Venom, but I do want to plug this. I got this figure from Fox Forge Toys.
Oh, I have to go
Galactic
guy.
to my PO box.
Yeah, the
tomorrow.
Galactic Valier. It's Hyperion Warrior.
Yes.
So I know I have a lot
Okay.
of glare here, but gonna open this guy up. They also gave me a Gold Horizon weapons pack.
That's
hell
cool.
yeah.
So
Cool.
really gonna show this off. And what they're really psyched for is that they're actually gonna have inventory at Legion's Con to actually sell to people, which will be great.
That is, I'm so hyped for them because they've been on the con circuit with us. We've had them on here. It's so nice to have this now happen. Like they're it's great. They're off the boat. They're here. The stuff is here. I was gonna share.
Yeah, they're here. Yeah,
Let's
it's great.
see. Here we go. Here is I mean, we've known this company since for way back when we first met them through Stardusk.
Yeah.
What's the
But
company
yeah,
name?
Super. So Fox Forge Toys.
Fox Forge Toys, yeah.
Yeah.
So the
hey-
the New Jersey Toy Con is where we first met us
Mm-hmm.
in person, but also them.
Those look cool. How do you guys feel about the because I've seen this also I believe Big Bad Workshop has some figures like that where it's the whole and like I guess McFarlane did where it's like all the figures translucent. How do you feel about figures like that where it's just like all
I feel like we're in varying camps on the Toy Daddies. I like translucent. I'm like, whatever, that's cool. But it's not a figure I would love or would want to get, to be quite
and is
honest.
that because like the utility of it is like like how are you going to take photos of a figure who's just an all blue guy, like,
Not even that. It's more just like if I like the character, why would I want it to be clear and translucent when I could have it as painted
it doesn't-
as what
yeah, it
I know
doesn't
he
have the
looks
look.
like,
yeah
So
yeah.
So I'm not like, I guess if the translucent doesn't fit into the character, like if there was a translucent,
Like Iceman
yeah,
makes
Iceman, or
sense.
even a translucent like Miles Spidey, because that's when he's like invisible. Like I get that.
Oh
That's
yeah,
cool,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Or like a
But
Force Ghost Black series or something.
yeah, 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 a Force Ghost, exactly. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, but if you were to ask Chewie, he would say, "Yes, I'm a sucker for translucent. Give me all the translucent."
Same.
So
It's kind of neat. It's always, I think it's interesting to see because like you don't usually get to see how the joints truly work, and I think it's neat when they do that, and you can see like,
oh,
oh, like,
hmm,
you know,
that's pretty. That's a great way to kind of
That's how I've always looked at
put
it,
it.
Cody. Like
Really?
I always
it's
gotta,
like
yeah.
like in your head you could work
Look,
it
it's
out,
so
like
neat.
how does like an elbow joint work, but it's fun to see it, like, oh, like they're doing this thing, and that's where the peg goes.
Yeah.
That being said, I kind of like this translucent figure.
This one is
Yeah, I
really
mean
rad. So this,
that could fit in as they're doing like kind of like invisible mode or something like that
Yeah.
could work.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
and,
Yeah.
Oh, and
and
they sell them just in like a bagged figure.
well, this is their con exclusive. These were the cons
Yeah,
for their
that's the con
con tour. They
exclusive.
did
Yeah.
have these available. At
That's
least at a
kind of
couple
cool. I
of
think.
the most recent one.
Have y'all ever talked about that? Where like if you just ditch boxes completely, and it's just like here's the figure in a bag.
I mean, I've bought stuff from Big Bad, and D13, and probably
Yeah,
many other
D13.
like indie. You know, like yeah,
Like
it's valid. I don't think twice about it, especially if it's a smaller scale company, whatever.
and like granted, as long as all the pieces are good and not warped, Ben. But imagine you get the option to buy this Leo just in a bag, and it's like I don't know how much they would
$100?
save, but they're like, hey, it's $20 cheaper because it's just jammed in a bag.
I
As long
don't
as they get it to
dislike
you, like
that.
none of the weapons are busted, but it's just like here's a bag full of stuff.
Okay, then if you can guarantee me that because there's no box, you'll still have everything in pristine whatever,
Yeah, like they would have to like find something for like the weapons, of course. Like so,
then I'd
like
be
in
like
theory,
$20 less. Yeah.
yeah, like if they could do that on figures and you get the savings, do you think people would go for it?
I know I would. Like
Obviously, like
because I mean,
inbox people would be like, I'm out. Like
Yeah.
know,
I
like
I
who's
would, especially if it's a forever figure. If like if it, you know, because
right?
there are toys that I buy, you know, I'm like, oh, you know, like there's certain Mezco characters I would get. I'm like, okay, like this is gonna be a fun figure. I think it looks pretty neat. I could talk about it on a stream. I'll take some pictures of it, and like at least with that company, it will at least hold its value, or maybe even you know you walk away with a couple extra bucks in your pocket.
y'all
I
should
don't know,
ask like those people like how much they save packaging it like that.
because like if it's a
Yeah.
forever figure, like when I bought the Deadpool Mezco, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna own that. I'm never. That's my figure. I'm gonna break it up. I'm gonna fuck around with it. I'm gonna mess around. Like that Mezco Spider-Man. That's why I'm gonna cut off the suit and bring it. Like I'm gonna keep that forever. I don't need the box. You know what I mean? I would have taken the cheaper option.
But I think you're right, Cody. I think it's on from the seller's perspective. Like all of these like bag translucent figures that we've seen have been at, like con exclusives. So I think it's a thing of like space, money. So I'm sure they save a lot of money on that packaging, and
Right, 'cause,
then
like, if you
still
think
make
about
it
it,
up.
If Super 7 wants to ship a store a box of these, they're limited by how much they can fit in a box that's affordable. But if you have this guy in a bag, like you could probably fit like 2 or 3 of these guys in a box like this, you know? It's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah. Well, we're giving them gold. I hope it never got. You know, hope things get righted and.
because like
We don't
what's the
actually get
difference
this
if all
option,
this is in a bag, you know? Like
No, they're
Question for you guys: when you open up a figure like that, you take everything out. Do you put the plastic back in the cardboard?
lately I've been
Throw it out.
throwing away the plastic and folding the boxes. knowing that at some point in the future I'm going to have a mental breakdown and just throw away the boxes anyway. So I should just start throwing them away now. But I still like the thought, like, in 20 years when I'm riddled with dementia and arthritis, it's going to bring me joy to look at the box art.
Okay.
I get it, Cody. I parted ways with some of my Gamerverse boxes today. It was difficult, or yesterday when I was cleaning. I was like,
But-
oh.
So
Yeah,
let's say
throwing
you're
away
going
the-
to throw.
Go
If
on.
you throw everything away, sorry, Cody. If you throw everything away, do you put the plastic back in the cardboard?
like I keep the box and I just put the figure in a bag and then put the figure loose in the box like that. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
Or-
I guess what I'm getting at is like when you know it's going on the recycling bin and you're going to throw it away, do you put the plastic back into the cardboard box? Because I find I have to do that every time to save space in my recycling bin, because you can't have the plastic and the box separate outside.
Yeah, and that's where like I usually try to like mash the trays together and I'll like stomp on them and like squish it down or whatever.
Okay, so you'll squish down. Okay.
If you're recycling it, shouldn't you separate it so it's easier for them to, in theory, if they do want to recycle it, it's already separated?
Sure, but they do have people that do that.
But
So
I think
his-
they just landfill it. I don't. I think it's too costly to actually sort it, and most
No,
recycling goes to the landfill.
You're right. And most recycling goes into landfill anyway.
It's like 25%. It's so sad. Don't get me started.
Um,
Don't maybe take my Captain Planet out.
But no, usually I take it out and I like jam it together as much, but I at least try to separate it.
Got it.
But more and more, like in the future, because I love boxes, I love packaging. I think it's cool to see. But realistically, it's like if I'm gonna keep collecting, I need to take it all out of the box and just have a bunch of crap in bags. Or good old days, like who else when they were a kid, you just had like the you had the storage bin with like the flaps that like they interlocked.
Yeah.
And like I just had one of those with every turtle figure I owned. And sure, like you pull out the figure and like, where's its sword? And then I'm hunting through 100 accessories. But there was a magic to that, Like
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing now, Cody, and it's a horrible, horrible, horrible system of organization.
Well, because also,
Yeah.
I'm a giant child. That's all I'm realizing.
because the problem
true.
is you're like,
Hey,
look,
what an Iron Man? Got my Iron
like,
Man.
look. You're like, I want to do this Han Solo pose. Where did I put the freaking helmet? So I get it, right? Like I get it. Which, by the way, these blocky Star Wars figures, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's some.
Yeah,
That's
those are
cool.
cool. Those look great. The articulation looks good too.
I ordered the brand new day set of Spider-Man blockies. It's like the Champion Light
Oh, okay. When are you getting
from
those?
AliExpress. I kind of hate that they're blind box because like I'd like to make
Mm,
sure. So I'm getting 6 of them. Hopefully no dupes. I
Hmm.
don't know what that I just like that Han Solo. But the accessories, right? So it sucks if you're like, okay, I want this specific hand, and now I have to search through 800 hands. But that's also where I get to the point where it's like, I kind of like when figures don't have accessories these days, even though it's limiting, because it's like, oh, thank God I don't have to manage 40
Yeah.
hands,
Yes.
Because then you have
I know.
tackle box trays, and before you know it, you have like 40 tackle box trays,
Yep.
and it's just,
Yep.
it becomes. It's.
I see. I don't
it's-
want to let
Then
them
you're
off
like,
the hook.
which tackle box trays
I
has
don't
this?
like these conversations because I don't. There's someone just getting it who doesn't have all the crap that we have. So that's why I don't want to let these companies, though, they should keep loading us up with.
No,
as
like
many
I get it, and I'm not telling
accessories,
companies,
but
because really, like you should always get the most for your money. So it's like, because
I know
by
what
the
you're saying.
same token, when like Super 7, and again, I'm a whale. When Super 7 is like, look, these are $25 each. That's where I'm like, are they? Are they?
oh man,
Drugs in a baggie.
yep, drugs in a baggie, and then here we go. So he's saying if it's cheaper, send it in a paper bag. Jurassic Jesse's in the house. Been so busy, hard to ribbit, dude. We know it's. I mean, even summer, it's still tough. I mean, for us, it's Chris and I swapped. Like we get to hang out with our own children. How about that? That's really nice to spend time with my children. So that's been my summer. Castle Grayskull, love that. Hello, gentlemen, sorcerers in the house. How y'all doing? We are having a blast. Probably you are coming in probably near our wind down, right, Chris?
Oh my
I know
gosh!
we're
It's
in that 10 o'clock
10.
time, but we've been having a blast. But you still work now. You're back at work. Officially,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I
Summer's over.
totally
Look it up
lost
for you,
track of time
Fredo.
because we're talking to Cody.
I know, Cody. We missed you so much, man. This is great. I'm glad.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
we
It's always fun to.
we need to make
to
it.
talk.
It's always regular. Just make it regular. Come and hang out.
Yeah, we need to make it regular. It is a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
I'm down.
Like, yeah, you're. I say this to Yembo and Chewy. I'm like, there are rare people that can really be, first of all, a great teacher and like a good kind of descriptor, and you have that personality and that wit to like come up with something so quickly and so funny that it keeps people captivated. So you're one of those rare people, and Yimbo's up there too. Yimbo, like that, those types of energies are really hard to find. I know I don't have it, but it's really nice to
That's
like.
not true. I mean, we're
Don't you
talking.
have it?
We're
Come
mixing
on
it
now.
up. What are
You
you
pull
talking
through. You pull
I
through.
I admire. I really do. No, I don't pull through. I really do admire just the way you guys can just articulate your ideas and everything very, very quickly. So
Well, thank you. I spend a lot of time in my own head, so it's
A lot of self-narration and self-talk
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
here. Orating all day
These
long.
conversations constantly.
Yeah. This
Oh my
always
God.
filibustering up there. Well,
thanks a lot.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Cody. Really appreciate you.
Yeah, it's always
Yimbo,
welcome.
anything?
Well, don't forget, guys. So next week, the 5K as a thank you giveaway. So
Next week
I
we're
will be
doing
put-
thank you to giveaway.
So that'll be through StreamYard. You have to be live. I'll do a little post. I'll get the pictures out there. It's a nice assortment, a nice little prize pack of figgies. So that'll be great. And other than that, I'm just keep an eye out. I would like to say weekly video. I don't know. We're doing our best we can. This is the summer. We're trying to get so things will get posted as they get posted, and we're just having fun. So enjoy your collection, folks. Enjoy your toys. Take pictures. I took a shit ton of. I took a buttload of toy pictures last night.
That's
was so
better,
much
I
fun.
guess.
Yeah, I saw all your Leos like you were posting in your like you posted them in like your little like the
Broadcast
Instagram
channel.
broadcast thing,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Those are looking good.
But yeah, guys, it's been
Cody,
fun.
what about yourself, buddy? How can we find you?
In
What are you
terms
doing?
of I don't know, I just play it by ear. I'm so behind on things like it's just a mess. I have too much stuff. Because you know how like you get all this stuff and you're like, and I don't know if I'm just like an unfunctioning adult. Like you have all this stuff to do and you're like, or what if I watched Interstellar for the 40th time on Pluto TV?
So true.
And it's like it's like they're showing Saving Private Ryan again. I did watch it yesterday. But what the hell?
Dude, Interstellar, Oblivion, Edge of Tomorrow, any of those are my
Edge of
wife's
Tomorrow is a good one.
go to. I mean, like me too, but like those are her, but say like yeah, anything. Oh my god, Clockwork. Hey, I know that's also us too. Hey, that's the whole thing. As long as we have to be aware, we have to be honest with ourselves. I know I bought toys, lying to myself that I would, but no, enjoy the toys, enjoy pictures, or just enjoy posing, enjoy sitting around. Who knows? Let's see.
Project Hail Mary was great.
Yes, it was.
That was
Mikey
great.
Toy Snaps, love you, buddy. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. Castle Grayskull, again, that's a fantastic name. Like, unbelievable name. Love it. Fantastic. Thanks you for hopping in and maybe go back and
thank
catch
you.
the whole replay. And yes, Project Hail Mary, so good. It's great.
There's a Rocky
Definitely
figure. I saw it at SDCC. Someone's making like a fully posable Rocky.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome.
All right, let's get that lullaby going. Oh wait, Chris, are you who's doing the thing? Says That's not really a thing that we do. Good night, my toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time.